it's been a real fun journey getting to know all of you. So anyway, it's been incredible. What a passionate group. I got to tell you about the only other place I've been is to Ron Uhas's house, okay? Ron and Peggy. Now, I got to tell you about this experience because this is where insulator people are really weird, and I'm one of them. So we're there, and we're out in Ron's garage. I mean, it's a nice garage, but he's got boxes of these things, and he's got these lights against the wall, right? You know, the cabinets, and he's putting them out one at a time, and you know, I don't know half of them. It's not my, you know, I'm sitting there going, Cathy needs to be out here, but all the women were in with Peggy, you know, they're inside, chatting away, you know, doing what women do, and you know, okay, and my wife is the one that should be in this room, not me. She's the one, I have to go report to her. You ought to see this one coming. They're putting it out. The intensity of this was amazing. All these guys, and they have their own lawn chairs in the garage. And they're all sitting there looking at just, you know, totally. And it's quiet. The last time I saw that many men sitting staring at a glowing box was in college. And it was in the event of the VCR. And somebody brought in a porn movie. And it was the same look on their face. I mean, it was, you know, just intense. But anyway, these guys it was really funny. I thought, man, these guys are serious collectors. But it's been really fun. Peggy and Ron have been great. All of you have been great. We have a lot of people to thank tonight. Want to thank Derek and Angel Cooley, who are doing sign language over here. We really appreciate them. Personally, I'd like to thank Mike Tucker. Go ahead. Raise your hand. We really appreciate you being here. I want to thank Mike. I got to know Mike. What a great, thing. I got on Facebook, found this guy that's running the Transcontinental Railroad. He hasn't been arrested yet. I'm really proud of the guy. And it's just fascinating. I love the history. So anyway, Mike has been a great guy to talk to about this, trying to do the promontory thing and getting people involved. But we really appreciate it. And I'm the strange guy in the group. I mean, I have a lot of weird hobbies I do besides insulator collecting. I work cold cases. I do it with law enforcement and with the media. And so I was telling Mike Green, we were just talking about a case we're working right now, and it's from 1975. We're trying to find a body of a girl that disappeared. It was always blamed on Ted Bundy. It wasn't Ted Bundy. We've reopened the case. It's very interesting, but I can tell you right now that it's easier to solve that case than to find an EC&M in the West Desert. Okay? I've been out in the West Desert, and I just tell you, all you people have beat me to it, and I'm not going back out there. I can't even find pieces of glass this big. It's horrible. But anyway, what we're going to do awards now, and if I get off track, just let me know. But let's do some fun stuff. Don Briel will do the awards presentation, and what I'm going to do is call you up one at a time. Join Don up here for the award. I'll tell what the award is, and then we will do a group photo. The rest of the time will be turned over to awards with Daryl Wagner doing it with NIA, and we'll go from that point. So let me start with the first name. Let's do Howard Banks. Howard, his exhibit, we have awards for these because I'll tell you, the exhibits were outstanding. For a guy like me that really doesn't understand a lot of things, every one of these awards was outstanding, these exhibits. And it took some serious effort. Jay Bernask, is that right? Bernasak. I got you. Okay, sorry, Jay. Murdered that one. He did threadless glass. And he's my security guy. On top of this, I have to thank my security guys. When Don told me I'd be doing security, I said, outstanding, I'm a former cop, I can do this. Where do I bring my AR-15? And Don said, leave it home. The guys from California won't appreciate that. So So anyway, let's do Mike Doyle. That's foreign insulators. Tim Drumhiller, non-competitive category. Dan Garin. That's specialties. Specialty category. Sean Green for general. David Hall. His category is color. Israel Jones, love that one, junior specialty. Colin Jung, specialty. Dave Justice, non-competitive, community display. Arlen Reinstra, did I get that right? Renstra. Threaded glass. Let's do Brian Smith for non-competitive. Gotta watch those guys down here. Dangerous. Rick Soller, specialty. I know I'm going to kill this one. Michael Satafora, pole line hardware and equipment. Mike Tucker, threadless. And we have Don Briel as well. And Don Briel's is non-competitive.
I know most of you are probably tired of hearing me talk, but oh well, here we go again. All right, Mr. Ken, could you come up? We're going to start giving the category awards. All right, threaded glass. Would Mr. Arlen Rinster join me on the stage?
Excellent job, Arlen. Well, yeah.
Next would be the color division, if Mr. Dave Hall could come on down. Next category would be foreign category, and geez, I wonder who that would be. Mr. Doyle, come on down. All right. And the next category was the threadless glass. Mr. Tucker, please join me. direction we're going here. General category, Sean Green. Please join me. And then we have whole line hardware and equipment, Mr. Spadafora. Yeah. I think I got it right. Then we have specialty, Mr. Solar. Please come on. The next one was not on your program. I think it was a late entry. We had a threaded porcelain display. Mr. Banks. We had a junior display. Yeah, you probably know who that is. Israel, could you come up on the stage, please? He had to go with. All right. Then we also have a couple of awards. They're kind of general awards for different categories. We have the Milholland Educational Award. Mr. Doyle, come on up here. Milholland Educational Award. Then we have another award. We started with a different little presentation of it. We have an N.R. Woody Woodward Award for the best display using threaded North American glass. And the 2023 recipient is Jay Bernasek. All right, and then we have, who got this one? We always have the best of show, according to the scores from the judges. And, you know, we had a lot of good displays this year. I wish we could have that many every year. You know, and I almost hate to call this guy's name and get him up here again, but Mr. Doyle, come on down. All right, now I'm going to, real quick, we had 2 scholarship recipients this year, and I know that Tammy talked about both of them, and I wanted to mention them here. Neither one of them could make the banquet. We had a Casey Ladd from Virginia Beach, Virginia, going to be a computer engineering, electrical, and computer science. And we had a Peyton Conrad from Normal, Illinois. Is there anything normal in Illinois? Yes, Rick and Bob, I'm pointing that towards you. And they're going to University of Iowa to study psychology. Maybe we could all see that. So anyways, those are our 2 scholarship recipients this year. And now starting next year, Tammy mentioned this in the meeting, but if you missed it, we're going to have a new requirement that you have, if you're applying for a scholarship, you have to have a letter of recommendation from an NIA member. You don't have to be an NIA member yourself, but the reason that happened, we had so many artificial intelligence generated, and yes, we even had another one yesterday from somebody from Massachusetts somewhere. You can figure out who that was, the computer guy. Anyways, and it wasn't Daryl. Anyways, you may be getting asked to give someone a letter of recommendation. We just want people that want to put some effort into a letter, not let a computer do it for them. Okay, so we want to award that. But both of our awardees this year had a $1,000 scholarship. They were both academic scholarships. So we're going to start the club awards, and if Mr. Hall can come up, he's going to start, and then we will go from there.
I have the honor of representing 3 different awards. We're going to do them all, so I can only be up here once, and you only get to hear me once. The first one is an award by the Golden State Insulator Club for the best exhibit using California manufactured glass. So Colin Jung, would you come up here?
I think it's really weird that we're giving him a plaque that has a California insulator on it when he has all of them already.
Is for the best exhibit by a first-time exhibitor. You've seen this guy before, so Mike, come on up.
Shaker, smile. Thank you, sir.
I don't know if he'll fit in the car when we get home. And the last one is, it's at the bottom of your list, but it's going to be next. And that's the Lon C. Holly Memorial Award. And that's presented to a youngster who shows outstanding enthusiasm and support of the hobby. It's presented by the Larry Venenziano family most every year, and I've had the good fortune of being asked to present that this year to a young man that you better look out. He is something else. I discovered that I met him at another show not long ago. I've been in this hobby for 50 years. I still don't know the CD numbers, except for Baby 3. This young man, knows almost all of them by heart, by sight already. Henry, this young man is named Henry Mack. You'll see him tomorrow. He's going to be running around trying to find you and buy more insulators. I looked at his car. His dad's outside someplace. They're going to need a bigger truck. That's for sure. Thank you.
And would the representative from the Dixie Jewels Insulator Club come up? Oh, Mr. Haley.
Jim Overstreet, the founder of the Dixie Jewels Insulator Club, was a big CD collector. And so in his memory, every year the Dixie Jewels Club, and this is voted only on by Dixie Jewels Insulator people, members. We don't have a whole lot out here this time. We scraped up as many members as we could though. And we give an award for North American threaded glass, variety of CDs, and the recipient of that award is Tim Drumhiller.
Ken Willick is going to be giving the Chesapeake Bay Insulator Club.
For the best use of a railroad or railroad embossed insulators, we have a B&O, which you recognize, most of you do. I'd like to present this to Mike Tucker for his UPRR and Milford Middle display.
And the representative from Greater Chicago Insulator Club, Mr. Starr.
I think we scraped up 7 members of our club here at the show that voted for the best use of power insulators. Every year we give out a piece of artwork framed. This year, Gus Stafford was our artist. He did this nice emerald trademarked insulator that was used here in Utah. And in the background, you'll see up here one of the speed racers on the Bonneville Salt Flats. Jay Bernasek, you want to come up here?
Hi, I'm Bob Berry on behalf of the Lone Star Insulator Club. We give a yearly award in honor of N.R. Woodward for the Best Literary Award for the previous year. And this can be drip points, all insulators on the web, etc. And I'm very pleased to announce we have our winner actually has 2 authors. I believe they're both here. So can I have Dario DeMar and Mike Tucker come up, please? Awesome. Oh, and by the way, the article was most about Wade insulators. Just a fantastic article if you haven't read.
And we have Jeanne Weber representing the Missouri Valley Insulator Club.
We had I think we had 15 members at this, at least 15. 17, I'm sorry, I've been corrected. 17 MVIC members at this national. Those people voted on our award. We present this award in memory of Charles Brandon for the best use of Midwest colored insulators in a display. And this year that award goes to display number 15, Tim Drumhiller.
Okay, we're moving along to the People's Choice Award, and that'll be presented. Don, I'm not sure I know who that is. I don't have it written down. Okay, I have trouble with words here. That award goes to Dan Garin. There you are.
Thanks, everyone. We're all teachers.
Actually, Brian, if you could come back up here, unless you want to assist your wife up here, but if I could have Don and Jeanne and Cathy join me on the stage, please. We want to honor our show host this year, and I think we would all agree that we've had a great show. It's a great facility. We've had a good turnout. Now let's let's do a picture. Thank you for having us here in Utah. Okay. Now I gotta ad lib a little bit. Okay, we have some new awards. We started these last year for people that were willing to sacrifice their time, put together articles for our great magazine. Now this year we did end up with all 4 categories. The first one would be the best 2022 article for North American glass. Let me see, it's called the California Adventure. Dwayne Anthony, come on down. The next category was the best 2022 article for North American porcelain. CD 286 flat top featuring the U2201 for Mr. Doug Rusher. Unfortunately, he's not here, so would his brother Ron or his sister Peg, either one, come on over here, please?
Don't go anywhere. You sure?
The reason I had Brother Ron stay here because the 4th category is actual general, best 2022 article for general, and it was on tree insulators, also by Mr. Doug Rusher. And then the 3rd category that I kind of skipped over, this lady is not here. It is the best 2022 article for worldwide. And it was Australia's Coster Pottery by Teresa Dempsey in Australia. So let's give her a round of applause. All right, then, since this is the 50th anniversary, so last year we started giving out a 50-year recognition, and we had a number of people last year. We had a person that almost made it, unfortunately, but we've had a few people pass this year. But I'm going to start with the largest number, but I think these were all, where did the beginning numbers end? Was it 800 something for the, okay, was 840 still in the? 800, okay, so I may have a couple that weren't charter members, but this lady's not here, but she'll get this probably at Springfield. Marilyn Turner, NIA number 840. The next person, now this would have been a charter member, and I don't believe they are here. It was NIA number 761, Margaret Gregory. She's still a 50 years. And the next one would be NIA number 698. I believe this person might be here. Mr. John McDougall, could you join me on the stage? Are you here? Oh, that's right, I knew that. I'm getting old and senile. Anyways, let's give him a round of applause. I believe we have another person that may not be here. NIA number 652, Violet Brown, if any of you know her. So, hopefully I won't butcher this one. NIA number 452, Gustav Dubin. Anybody know that person? They've been here 50 years also. So. Now, this person I know is here. This couple is really, really great. They've been around forever. I've seen them all over the country. I'm going to be stepping off the stage here for a second, but would the owner of NIA number 172 please join me in the front of the stage? Win, Trueblood? I know this individual, him and his wife, and some other friends of, I don't know why I'm getting emotional, but anyways, they've helped me ever since I've been in the hobby. They've helped me with 2 nationals. He has been a co-host or a host of 3 nationals. He lives in Iowa. NIA number 63, Larry Whitlock, and unfortunately he cannot make it. Very good. If you want to accept this award for them, why don't you come up here? Let's get a picture. Jeanne Weber, her and Dennis have also helped me a lot too, so. Okay. Now we get to some other things. And I don't think, now I'm going to start with some President's Awards. I have a little bit of discretion to do these. Sometimes people won't understand why I give them. I think most of the time you will. We have people that help in leadership. A lot of times it's a very thankless task. A lot of times you won't hear from them forever, but when you need them, they're there. We've had an individual that's been helping, and somewhere I had the numbers, but I don't have it. It's been a number of years. But we have an individual that does our authentication, I believe, Paul Greaves, and unfortunately I don't believe he's here, but I'm giving him a President's Award for this year because he is very helpful. This person I know is here. He's helped in a lot of different ways with the hobby. He's been a national show host before. He's done a lot of articles. He's helped in a lot of other ways. He's helped other people in the hobby. Dario, could you come up here, please? This person left, I think, last night. Again, a lot of times when you're in leadership, you hang around for a while, you do things. It's just great that we do have people in here. One of our vice presidents has run a couple of terms. He does a lot of things. I know he does line drawings and stuff, but Gus Stafford, I'm also giving him a President's Award for his show. This individual is kind of new to the hobby, but he excused the energy that I'm sure that a lot of us did when we were younger. Probably left some of us a little bit, but he's been helping. He now has a board position. You probably saw him last year at Gettysburg running around with a camera and doing all this stuff, but Spencer Garden has been an infusion of new energy for us, so I also gave him one this year too. And I don't know whether this person came This person I've asked to do some help this year. She's helped with the drip point staff. She's been my little bird dog on show reports, which I've had several show hosts say they have scars from. But Connie Duker has been a great help with getting show reports, and I know a lot of people like seeing those in drip points, so I'm actually giving her one, so I'll probably give this to her on the floor tomorrow. Oh, she is here! All right. I do have a couple surprises tonight that not even my wife knows, which she got a little upset about. This is not, well, this kind of is one of them. My next to the last President's Award is going to somebody that has been around for a long time. Most of you have dealt with her in one capacity or another. They are a very helpful person, but I warn you one time, if you ask her for her opinion, I guarantee you she's going to give it. Carolyn, come on here. Now this next one, the person's probably, well, they are not expecting it. Sometimes I'm going to ask people to jump into things that they may not be expecting, they may not be comfortable with. Sometimes we just simply need help. You know, it might be NIA front desk, you know, it might be security, it might be positions such as the awards chairman. So Mr. Willett, could you please come on here? Yeah, you can sit down. Yeah, good luck with that. All right, now we're going to get on down to, all right, I'm going to have to get my notes out for this one. All right, we had one Hall of Fame nomination this year. The person is no longer with us. I'm just going to tell you the name. Homer Brooks, 1842 to 1927. I don't know whether you read well, you haven't read it. I'm not going to read all of this, but obviously, you know, most people know the Brooks Blue and Brooks, you know, insulators. I'm not going to take up time tonight because I want to try to keep things moving forward. But let's give Homer a round of applause. Then the next one. Every year we have the ability to give out an Outstanding Service Award. Now it may be service over time, it may be something outstanding they did in recent history. It just varies. You know, we don't want to limit ourselves to say, hey, you got to put 15 years in, or, you know, we don't want, you know, a flashbang either. But this individual, you may have heard his name already tonight, but again, he's done a lot of service to the hobby, still doing a lot of service to the hobby. Will continue to do a lot of service for the hobby. This year's NIA Outstanding Service Award goes to NIA number 5302. If you know your number, could you please stand up and join me on the stage? And I know you're not that old and senile. Dario? We did not have a lifetime membership nominee this year, and I'm going to take this chance to encourage people. Every March, or actually before that, beginning of the year, be thinking about who you think is deserving of an Outstanding Service Award. Okay, there's a lot of people out there who may be deserving of a lifetime, membership award, Hall of Fame. Granted, we've added a lot of people. We got a few that are still living. We got we got a few here in the hall. But in recent years, we've not had a lot of nominations, and I would really like and encourage more people to think about that. We need to recognize those people that serve our hobby, serve our organization, or have served in the past. Maybe whether it's just bringing insulators, like all the Hemingways, the Brookfields. So be thinking about that. The awards chairman will be, fishing for nominations probably towards the turn of the first of the year. So you just be thinking about that ahead of time. All right. Now I have something that is totally unexpected. Since this is the 50th anniversary of the NIA, I had a couple of extra awards made up. Unfortunately, one of them didn't get here, but this person's not with us. They're still with us, they're just not here. So, better say that, man. Boy, she'd get on it for sure. Trust me, when I tell you her name, you'll understand what I'm talking about. We have an individual that has served 21 years in NIA leadership, 2 of which she had 2 hats on. She was treasurer for 2 years from 1978 to 1980, product manager from 86 to 93, nominations from 2004 to 2008, secretary 2006 to 2008, research and education 2010 to 2018. She's been a national show host in 1977, 1992, 2007, 2019. She had an Outstanding Service Award in 1985, Lifetime Member in 1989, and a President's Award in 2014 and 2018. NIA number 1380, Jackie Linscott Barnes. Yeah. I got a couple more of these, but Jackie's not alive. She said in 19 she was going to be riding off into the sunset on her white horse, and I said, yeah, right. So I talk to her almost on a weekly basis, so it's not all bad. So, all right, the next person that's in here, I know they're here. They have given 23 years of service in a leadership role with 1 year double. They were president 1977 to 1978, ethics advisor 1984 to 86, bylaws 85 to 96, authentication from 96 to 2006, national show host in 1976, outstanding service in 1983, lifetime member in 1984, outstanding service again in 1991, and in 2012 became a Hall of Fame member. NIA number 698, John McDougald. That's right. Sorry about that. I can't hold the scene on. Now the next 2 people, I do know they're here. I can't tell you how much I know they're here. So, the next individual, I don't mean that too bad. This is kind of a tie thing here with this. And they're tied together in a little more than one way. So, I'm going to start with a gentleman was research and education from 1998 to 2010, and 2010 to 2023, and still is our webmaster and tech advisor. He was now I'm gonna have him and his wife, because you're coming too. They're gonna come up at the same time. But they were national show hosts in 2006. He had a President's Award in 2014, Lifetime Member in 2017, Outstanding Service in 20, President's Award in 2021. His wife is sitting next to him. She was product manager from 1998 to 2011, commemorative coordinator. Oh, let me back up. She had 24 years, but 2 of them were double. So, is it 24, 26? Yeah, anyways. Okay, so, commemorative coordinator 2009 to 19. She's been the secretary, because I've had to twist her arm, from 2020 to 2023. Again, national co-host host in 2006. President's Award 2011, 2015, 2019, and a lifetime member in 2017. Would Bob and Carolyn Berry please join me on the stage? This? There's 2 bad boys there too. All right. Now, I got stuck with the next one myself. 2024 show hosts. There's 4 out of 5 here, but you know, I got outvoted 3-1 that I was the one that was going to stay up on the stage and talk about it. So 2024 is going to be in Elkhart, Indiana. We do have packets in there. We've got a lot of things we've still got to get ironed out. That should be in the next 30 to 45 days. But we've got a good Thursday tour planned. I know Dennis and Jeanne go to Shipshewana quite a bit. If any of you have not been there before, it sounds like it'd be a great place. They have a big flea market on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. They have an auction Wednesdays from like 9 to 4, 9 to 5. They have 6 to 8 rings going. This is not going to be a guided tour, but if you want to get there early, I think most of us probably collect something. So you could probably go to that, and I'm not hauling it back. So somebody suggested a chicken house the other day. I said, nope, not happening. But anyways, there'll be that. We'll have a tour on Thursday, Chocolate Factory, Studebaker Museum, another Oliver Mansion, and that's got a lot of stairs. So if you can't do stairs, you're going to want to. We'll have a choice on that one. Then come back to Notre Dame, where you can pick your lunch at their food court, and then you'll have a tour in Notre Dame. We'll have you back in plenty of time to start unloading stuff. The facility in Elkhart is really, really good. It's a brand new facility. It has 6 glass garage doors on both sides of the hall. There's a lot of natural glass light in there. So we have the ability. Right now, we've got the floor plan for 120 tables. We can go up quite a bit. We've got plenty of room. We've got plenty of room for displays. We're going to have a banquet in a portion of that hall. So anyways, there'll be more information coming out, but we hope that you come see us. We'll be posting information, and we'll see you there. So, all right. Do what? Do what? No, I am not hauling it back for you. Yeah, a little short-legged there. Seems like she thinks she can tell me what to do for some reason. Okay, yeah, and I'll be paying for that one too. I'll sleep with one eye open tonight. Okay, guys, we're getting real close here. I'm going to try to wind this down. Everybody that's been to National, let's rise and stretch our legs a little bit. If you've ever been to a National, and if you're here, guess what? You've been to a National. Okay? I'll give you a second to get the kinks out. All right, now, if you've been to 5 or less, sit down. Yeah, lost a few, okay. If you've been to 10 or less, sit down. A few more. No, not yet, next one. 15 or less. Okay. 20 or less. Okay. 25, or I should say 25 or more. Okay. All right. gonna have to do the math. Anyways, if you've been to 25, okay. If you've been to 30, yeah, that's right, 30 of us, okay. Oh, no, I said 30. I mean, if you've been to 30, you gotta stay standing up. Don't be difficult, Caroline. I know you got an opinion, but don't be difficult. All right, now you can sit down. 35 or less. All right, here comes the dueling swords. 40 or less. 41. We're down to 2. 42. 43. Do I have a 44? 45. Let me see, we've only had 54. So 46. Oh, you guys aren't that old. 47. 48. 40. All right. Jack's been at 50 of 54. Jack, I need to make sure that I get your current address because you may have a surprise coming in the mail here sometime soon. So, anyways, all right. I appreciate you guys doing that and coming to these nationals because show hosts, it's the only way we can have these is if people come and participate. And we need new show hosts, so don't think you're going to get off that easy. Okay, I'm just about done and out of here. I want to say I appreciate everybody that comes to part of the treasure that we have is the relationships and the friendships that you build. Because I guarantee you, if most of you are like me, you go home and you can count your true friends on one hand. I can't count all of you on one hand, I guarantee it. Okay, so I appreciate that. So you come and see me. I do want to remind you that Sunday morning we are having devotional services over at the fairgrounds. It'll start from 8, be over at 8:30. And I would like for, let me see, I'm going to ask the show host, and yes, all four, the Briels and the Weeses, could you come back up here? Because it's your turn to close. Yes, Jeanne, you can look dirty at me, but come on up. We got to say thank you one more time. Let's give them a big round of applause, guys. That's it.
Sit down, please. This was a really scary proposition for us, but I'll tell you what, by tomorrow night, I'm gonna really be grateful we're done. But I appreciate so much that you all came. It's a scary thing to think, okay, we're gonna have enough people to get hotel rooms, we're gonna have enough people, and you've all shown up. And it's a wonderful place to visit, I hope you know. So hopefully someday you can come back. Thank you so much.
I just want to say thank you to everybody. I tend to be a very quiet person. It's hard for me to get to know people. And I just want to thank everybody that's been so warm and welcoming and reached out and been a friend to me. And I appreciate that very much. I thank you.
About all I can do is echo what these fine ladies have said. They have worked so hard for this show, and I hope you've all enjoyed it. We appreciate your coming. Thank you.
This has been interesting. I took a guy around from Channel 13. There's actually a story out today. So who knows? Maybe we'll have a bunch of people show up tomorrow. But one of you told this reporter, well, you know, it's not just about collecting glass. It's about the relationships you build. And honestly, I didn't build a lot of relationships 2 years ago in New Mexico. I really didn't get to know many of you. But this opportunity to serve has allowed us to get to know you a lot better. We truly appreciate your friendships. That's what makes this worthwhile, and we can't say enough. So thank you so much for doing that. Now also, there's a dot under one of your chairs out there, and if that chair's vacant, you go ahead and steal the other chair. But there's going to be, you get the centerpiece, and that's a Dawn Briel special, and Jeanne. Right? Oh, Dawn, okay. Anyway, we'd like you to take those with us. But again, we'll wrap this up. We thank you so much. What? You have it? I did. Well, I'll do it again. And again, and thank you so much for our sign language specialist here, Angel and Derek. We really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.